What's up, everybody? It's your boy Justin with Herbal.lyf.Styl, and today I want to talk to you about irrigation. So most places around the world, you really don't have to worry about irrigating your plants. See, they get this thing called rain, and rain is, this really interesting stuff. It falls from the sky. It's like water, and it waters your stuff. But here in Arizona, especially in Phoenix, we don't get a lot of rain. Okay, we don't see it. It's kind of like sprinkles, drizzles. It's really good for like your desert plants and stuff, but we really can't get a lot of our vegetables to grow here unless if we supplement with water. So we need to irrigate our plants here in Arizona. So let me go over some proper ways of irrigating your plants, and let me show you the system that I installed in my yard. If you end up liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch more videos, don't forget to subscribe to Herbal.lyf.Styl. And if you have any questions or stories that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Let's go ahead and take a look at this irrigation system that we got going on. Alright, so as you can see, I got some bubbler action going on over here. These are some old style bubbler irrigation systems that just work wonders when you don't have a flood irrigation or you don't have enough rainwater. So these are actually watering my trees once a week. I have a peach, loquats, and a guava in this little patch over here, and a banana, and they all seem to be doing very well using these bubbler systems. I have these currently running for 45 minutes every week, once a week. I really want to talk about proper irrigation. A lot of the times companies come in and they install irrigation for trees here in Arizona, and a lot of times people have fruit trees, people have citrus, people have trees are trying to grow like loquats or bananas or mangoes, or a lot of these tropical trees. And a lot of these guys that come in and irrigate, they like to just use regular 580 Polyline. They add some drippers to it and kind of just head it off to the tree and call it a day with some spaghetti. And that only will work for so long. These trees, they need a good soaking, and that's not going to get them a good soaking. So eventually you're going to find problems with your trees, which is what I found kind of in the future, which is why I had to redo all my irrigation. Now that it's all redone, I can see a lot of the plants are just thriving because of it. So it's always very important to really look into how you're watering your trees. You want to make sure you're watering them properly. And for now, I know for a fact these bubbler systems are really working when it comes to flooding their ground and their root zone so that they get a proper amount of moisture. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 kind of in the back there. And these handle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, 6 trees, and a grapevine, and kind of whatever you plant around them. Like we have some mint, some cantaloupe, this blackberry. Underneath it, it looks like we have some kind of flowering plant. Not sure what that is. Some kind of bulb. And then on this side, we have the guava going off, and this gets its own. It gets its own bubbler. This kind of its own little area. There's a sherbet berry kind of hanging off to the side. We have this passion vine. So I want to go over this kind of irrigation system right here. This is your Polyline 580 with bubblers attached, different types of misters, systems. I don't recommend this, okay? This is what I started with. This is an irrigation system that's working. I mean, as you can see, plants are growing and they're happy. But I don't like the way this waters. I don't think it's efficient. I think I'm wasting more water than what I'm using to grow plants. And I can't really lay down mulch anywhere because everywhere during this is kind of a good growing medium. So I've been kind of growing everywhere in here. This is all gonna get redone, okay? This is gonna get redone, and we're gonna move over to this system. Either this or irrigation tape, okay? this is what I had available, so this is what I went with. But this is a 1/2-inch line, okay? They have these little perforated holes throughout the 1/2-inch line. They drip. I can run this for about a ½ hour, and it's very cost effective. It doesn't really waste too much water, but it really gets a slow drip going on. I mean, you could just see, other than the sunflowers that the dogs are eating, you could just see we're getting nice production going on. We got some zucchini squash kind of growing in. We have eggplants coming up. I mean, this lavender has been doing great. The bay leaf is really starting to take off now that we changed the irrigation system. We have these eggplants coming in. So I can really see that this is working out. The one downside to this and not using irrigation tape is you see these little notches here. These attachments for like the fittings and stuff, they have little grooves. You kind of see the bumps. If you don't get them past all 3 grooves, you are gonna have a bad time. Like you see this is gonna be a bad time. I don't know when, but it will be. And when it does, I will fix it. Basically what happens is the pressure will literally pop those out, and then you'll have a giant flood somewhere in your yard. And as you can see, again, these dripper lines really work. We got the passion vine coming in, opening up, starting to look beautiful, really taking off. I mean, these pepper plants are doing great. You know, getting lots of production. It's due to these drip systems. They're working out well. Okay. When it comes to irrigating, you really want to make sure you're using the right methods for the right plants. You know, when it comes to vegetables and small plants, I really like to use some kind of drip system. Just something simple that lets out water slowly. Again, I like irrigation tape. I just didn't have it available. So this 1/2-inch Polyline is working just fine. Irrigating your plants is very important. You can see this banana now is very healthy. Before, I had a hard time getting bananas to thrive here. So now I feel that bubbler system that I have working once a week is really working out for a lot of these plants. So now let me go ahead and show you the valves and basically the insides of this entire irrigation system, show you how it's actually working. You know, right now you just see water running, and that's great and all, but let's go ahead and show you what's making it run. All right, so don't mind all the water. There's a bubbler system right here, and it kind of just follows this trench line and made its way back to the pipes. But it's okay, there's no like leak or anything here. And I'm totally okay with this because it helps grow everything over there. I mean, it's just a working system in progress. So you can see we have everything zip tied nice and tight off. We have 6 valves in total in this backyard. We have 1 constant line, and this is actually running right now for our fountain, and this is also going towards a hose bib in the back of the yard. It's always good to have some kind of constant line so that you can always have free water to get to places in your yard when you need it. So these 6 valves are powering everything. So we have 2 going towards vegetable gardens, and then we have 4 going towards trees. So here's our timer. Let's go over this timer real quick. We have A, B, and C. These are different functions that we can change, okay? So A for me is for my vegetables, for my vegetable beds. So I have different ones on timers. I have 1 and 6. 6 is on for 30, 1 is on for 10, okay? And then we have D, which is for our trees. We have it going on for 45 minutes for all 4 timers, okay? On the left side, so on the left side, you can check what today is. Today is Saturday. So on Saturday, if I go down to Saturday, you can see that I have my timer on for trees and also on for my plants. But if I go to Friday, it's off for plants, off for trees, off for trees, on for plants. Because my plants, all my vegetables and stuff, they go on every other day, where my trees just go on once a week. So So I really make sure that my vegetables get good soakings and they have a slight dry period in between soakings. You can set a manual timer if you need to, or you can keep it in the middle, and then if you actually turn it to the left, you will stop your water. Which I stopped my water. I accidentally did stop my timer, so now I have it manually running for 25 minutes for my 4th timer, and then my 5th timer I'll have to manually run it for 45 minutes. So that does happen. Be careful, don't touch your timer while it is going on, because you may accidentally stop it, and then you will have to wait till next week, or you'll have to manually time it yourself. Learn from my mistakes, guys. So I know this is probably a short video for you, but I really just wanted to stress the importance of proper irrigation. You want to really make sure that you have somebody that is knowing what they're doing when it comes to irrigating your plants. You don't want little drip irrigation systems for big trees like this. You need bubblers, you need something heavy, or you need flood irrigation. You can't go with the little stuff expecting to water big things, okay? Another thing is with your vegetable beds, I don't recommend using Poly 580 line with bubbler systems or drip systems attached. I really just recommend using a perforated 1/2-inch Polyline, or even going with a irrigation tape. You know, again, if I had irrigation tape and I had the right materials for it, I would be using irrigation tape right now for all my vegetable beds. So just keep that in mind when I tell that to you. I just want to keep you guys up to date with proper ways to irrigating your plants here in the Phoenix area. Again, I'm currently in Glendale, Arizona, in my beautiful fruit forest in my backyard, and it is just so green over here. Fruits are coming in like crazy, and we have lots of new growth and new plants to grow and thrive in this wonderful irrigated yard now. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or information you would like to share, please leave it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to watch more videos, please subscribe to Herbal.lyf.Styl. If you find this video informational, please share it with one of your friends. This is your boy Justin with Herbal.lyf.Styl. Live your life free and keep on growing.